I'm excited that you guys had a chance to get on. I basically just wanted to get you guys on so you guys can meet Kai. She's the girl on the screen with headphones on. I don't know if you can see her. She's super, super awesome. She's been on my team for almost a year, and she's a rock star. And I don't know if any of you guys probably have not met her personally or through Facebook, but I know Stephanie has. But you can friend request her. She'll friend request you if you're not her friend yet. She's someone that you can lean towards, you can message. She's also here to help you, with posting or anything that you might be struggling with. So I feel like you guys knowing that she's there for you is really going to help you guys. The next thing is just, messaging her like your goals each month and letting her know, hey, like I want to get to Ruby. What do you think I have to do? She can also help you guys with that. So I don't know if any of you guys have questions from anything at all, but I also wanted to see if I can answer any questions for you guys right now at all that maybe I can help with like posting or messaging, or what are you guys struggling with that I can help you guys with, or any of that. Do you guys have anything that you might have been struggling with like lately that you might want some tips?
I brought it to you. He only knew the Christian side of the story of this.
I don't know, honestly. I think I've been posting. Just a lot of people, I don't know, not really as interested as.
Well, one thing that I want you to remember, and everybody kind of needs to remember, is that a lot of the times we have to remember, like I know you guys hear this a lot, but people don't come around right away. Like if they did, everybody would be at the top, or everybody would be doing what they, everybody would be making all this money like within the couple days if people were just jumping on. So it does take time for people to come along. And one thing I always say is think about how long it took you to join. Like Stephanie, it took me forever to get her on my team. Like I messaged her like a lot of times, and she was just like, well, let me think about it. Let me talk to my husband, and that's all fine. So I'm not saying that there's nothing bad with that, but you have to remember that she obviously wanted to see also like, like, should I do this? Maybe watch me for a little bit. And then, just think about how long it took you to join. Like Kai, I rapped her once. I kept messaging her and probably bugging the crap out of her, asking her how she was, how did she feel after her first rap. And she even for a while told me she couldn't join, for whatever reason. So you have to remember that people are going to watch you mostly watch you before they join you for a while. They're going to see, like, is this girl going to do this and then jump to another company, or is she going to be dedicated? That's really, really important. Is being dedicated and showing people like this is not for fake, like I'm really gonna make money with this, like no matter what it takes. Another thing is a lot of the times we feel like we're talking to people, but we're talking to like 5 people and we're like, oh my God, I talked to a lot of people like within the week. To be completely honest, that's like nothing. Like I'm not saying you have to sit there and message hundreds of people. Yeah, that's gonna get you good results if you have the time. But in reality, like we're all moms, we're all busy, and we have jobs. So it's hard for us to sit there and message a million people. But what you have to figure out is really figure out what you want to do to work your business and what works for you. Like for me, online works, because I have 3 kids. It's hard for me to leave my house, but there's a lot of ways that you can work the business. There's a lot of people that have more success in having rap, like little get-togethers. It doesn't have to be a huge rap party with a bunch of product or a bunch of stuff where it feels hard. The important thing is to keep it simple and show people how easy it is to just sit together and get catalogs out, and just let your friends look at the catalog and ask them, hey, like, there's this product, it does this, and what do you think? Like, would this be interesting to you? And overall, the greens, like, everybody could use that. If you actually tell people what they do for you and how great they make people feel, like, that's like a product that a lot of people will stay on. So sticking to the products that people are going to love and, like, always buy from you is the best, because then people are always going to keep buying from you. But mostly just finding what works for you. It doesn't have to be online. Social media doesn't work for everybody, but obviously still posting, because you have people that could be interested online. But maybe just meeting with people for coffee, calling up your friends and saying, hey, like, do you want to hang out? Let's take our kids to the park, and you can invite some friends that are not in networks and just talk about the business. They're going to be like, what are you guys talking about? There's ways to share your business. And even if they don't join you right away, after you plant that seed, they're going to keep watching you. And one thing I like to say is when I talk to people, I don't expect them to join me right away. I expect them to watch me, and I'm hoping that I'm the first person that talked to them. Because if I'm not, they're going to join the first person that talked to them, and the first person that always liked or comment on their post, or the first person that was consistent on that. So my goal when I talk to people is to hope to be the first person that talks to them. Every time I talk to someone, I'll ask them like, oh, have you heard of it before? Or have you ever talked to anyone else? Because I want to know that, because I know that I'm not going to waste my time. If they're like, oh yeah, I've talked to this other girl for like a month, or, I know, okay, well, that's probably going to be their interest. They're going to go towards them because they planted that seed first. So really, when you're working this business, you have to remember that you're mostly planting seeds. Nobody's going to join right away. There is those very few people that you talk to that join right away. Like I've had like maybe 3 in a year message me and say, hey, I want to order wraps. How much are they? Okay, I'm ready. That has happened to me literally 3 times. So you just have to remember that you're planting seeds with people, and the more seeds you plant, eventually people are going to come around. And when another It Works distributor messages them, they're going to say, I'm sorry, like I'm already talking to someone, and I'm going to order with them. But if you're not following up and you're not forming that relationship, if you're working it on Facebook, then they're going to be like, oh, that girl just wanted to make money off me. She didn't really care about my goals because she just stopped messaging me because I said no. So that's where following up comes in too. So I know at the beginning it could get really annoying or stressful and be like, oh, nobody wants it. But if I can sign 12 loyal customers in a month, I promise you guys that if you guys keep working your business, that's going to happen for you guys too, because I talk to people all day. I'm planting seeds all day. I'm not like expecting them to sign up. So just remember that the more people you talk to, the more better outcome you're going to have in a couple months or in a couple weeks. Even if it takes time, you're building, those relationships, you're planting those seeds, and those people will eventually come around and join your team or join your business. And they're going to say, that girl was so nice to me all the time. She was always like liking my posts, even if I didn't know her, so if I do buy, I'm going to buy from her. So I think that's really important to remember. And also just leaning on your team and telling your upline or your leaders, like, I'm struggling with this. Like, can you help me maybe come up with a post or a message? And also just really taking the time to work your business. Like I said, we're all moms, we're busy. Like for me, when I started, I worked 3 jobs. Nobody joins this business with time. Like we're not just like, oh, I have so much time. Like I want to do It Works. No, we all join because we want extra money, or, maybe we do want something to do. I've had stay-at-home moms join that are just like, I'm just so bored at home. Like I need something to do. And they have a lot of fun doing it. So really just making that time, even if it's 30 minutes a night, you're sitting there liking people's, not really just liking posts and sitting on Facebook and scrolling all day, but, forming relationships with people and asking them questions. When you ask someone a question on their picture, I promise you they're going to go to your profile and be like, well, who is this girl? She's like asking me questions. I don't know her. Or giving people compliments. That's more of building a relationship with people. So try to do more of that if you're working your business online. And that's why it's so important to do the 3 before and afters a day, morning, evening, and night. And then still adding like your normal stuff. Like I just got coffee, I'm going to work, or I'm having a good day. How's everyone doing? Making those posts, because you also don't want to be spamming people with your newsfeed. Just It Works. But you want to be a normal person. Like who were you before you joined It Works? You were a normal person. So just adding that into your life, 3 before and afters, 1 morning, 1 evening, and 1 night, because people get on different times of the day. Like think of it like you guys sometimes don't have time to post. That's because you're working. So that's the same thing with other people. There's people on early in the morning, there's people on at lunchtime, and there's people on at night. So that's why it's a 3x3 rule. And not everybody's seeing your posts if you're not interacting with people. That's how Facebook works. So that's why Facebook takes a little bit more time to understand, because you actually have to go through people's posts for them to see your posts. If you're not doing that, they're not seeing your posts. And a lot of the times people message me like, well, I don't have any, nobody's liking. And that's why Facebook is not showing your posts to anyone, only the people that you do comment and like on. And that's probably your friends and your family. So really try to step out of your comfort zone and add different girls and form relationships. Obviously, if somebody acts creepy on Facebook, don't even waste your time, just block them. You guys should see my block list. I don't waste time. If they say something weird, you're blocked. So obviously protect yourself. Don't just add whoever. But what I'd like to do is add girls on makeup groups, because then I know like those are legit girls, not fake profiles. Try to do that every day and try to go in and like their posts and stuff, because then they're going to friend request you. Sorry, I can talk a lot. So I'm going to unmute you guys and see if you guys have any questions on anything that I just said. Does anybody have any questions? No. Hi, Jasmine. So,
Hi.
hi. So I mostly just wanted you guys to meet Kai, and I don't know if she can say hello real quick.
Hi, guys.
That's Kai. So make sure all you guys are friends with her on Facebook, because she can also help you guys with your goals and all that stuff. And another thing is, like, I don't want to see I'm like, because sometimes I know I can be like a little bit pushy, like messaging you guys and asking you guys questions, and that's just because I want to make sure that I'm going to help the people that want to promote, the people that do want to make money. Like, I don't want to just message you guys and bother you guys. So if I message you guys a lot, it's just because I want to know, like, if you're working your business enough to where I can help you guys build your teams. If not, then, you know, I still love you guys. I just don't, like, I don't have time to be messaging people when I really want to work with the people that want to make extra money, you know, whether it's a couple $100 or maybe eventually within a couple months making enough to stay home with your kids. That's really my goal, because when I started, I wanted to just be home with my kids and I didn't care what I had to do, you know. So I don't want to seem pushy. So, you know, you guys message me when you need anything, you know, feel free to message Kai and reach out to me anytime. But if I message you guys a lot, I'm sorry, because I know I can do that too. So I love you guys. I appreciate all of you guys getting on. And if you guys don't have any more questions at all or anything, then I can let you guys go, because I know you guys are out and about and taking care of your kids and stuff. No?
Anyone have questions?
Also, like, don't be afraid to set your goals high. You know, I know a lot of you message me, like, your goals, like, I want to get one, like, literally some of you were like, I want to get one loyal. I'm like, really? Like, come on, guys. Like, you have to want more than that, because if you tell yourself, I can't sign anyone, I want one loyal, you know, you're putting that into the universe, so that's all you're going to get. Even if I don't sign anybody for one day, I say tomorrow is going to be an awesome day. Like, I'm going to sign like 10 people. Say that to yourself every day. I promise you guys, eventually people are going to start coming to you. The law of attraction is real. So if you tell yourself, I'm not going to sign it, if you signing loyals, and if you say that, you are going to be bad at it, you know? So wake up and tell yourself, you can do this. You can complete the steps to success this month. I'm going to complete it twice, whatever. Even if it sounds like a scary dream or a scary goal, don't be afraid, you know. I want you guys to dream bigger, because the goals some of you sent me were like really low, and I know what it takes to be successful. So, you know, even when I first started, I was scared to think I was ever even going to be diamond. Like, I never thought I would even get close to it. I just wanted ruby, to be honest. So I know that your business can grow really fast if you're working it. So just have bigger dreams, write them everywhere in your house, and work really hard as much as you can. Put that time aside and do what you can. So I know none of you guys had questions, so if you want to message me later, message Kai with questions, we'll answer them for you. And like I said, friend request Kai on Facebook. If you don't have her as a friend, message me and I'll get you her name so you guys can find her. So you guys can interact with each other, because she's awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to mute you guys again. Sorry I keep muting you. Unmute all. I'll let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later on.
Okay, Tati.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
Was that Brandon?
Yes.
Oh, my God.